Hey guys! Okay, so about a month or so ago, I did several videos where I did a series like here's from start to end, and I think I'm going to do the same thing today. That way you can just basically watch. If you want to see this part, great. If you want to just skip and watch how I do eyes for this look, fine too. Whatever you want to do. It's easier than you like trying to fast forward or sit through this. So I'm just gonna start with my foundation. I have a party to go to tonight. Well, it's not really a party, kind of a party. Yeah, so I just thought, oh, I'll do a fun holiday look for you guys. So I'm gonna start with foundation, and I'm using the Double Wear Nude Water Fresh Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And this is not a beauty blender, this is the Real Techniques beauty blender, and the color that I use in this foundation is Ecru 1 and 2, because I'm pasty. So, but this is a nice neutral undertone, and I've got a lot of redness in my skin, so this helps cancel a little bit of the redness. I used to use an eyelid primer a long time ago, and I stopped doing that, and it was a very organic decision of why I stopped doing it. Basically, I ran out. And so one day I just said, oh no, I'm out. I didn't even pay attention. So then I put foundation and said, oh, this will work. I'll just throw a little foundation or concealer or something. And then that worked. And then I'm like, oh. So there was just no need. Used to, way back in the day, I had super oily eyelids, but I'm gonna be 40 in May, and I know I need to be fine with turning 40. I need to be fine with it because, as my dad always says, it sure beats the alternative, and it absolutely does, and I'm totally thankful and happy that I'm alive. But turning 40 is a little bit tough as a woman, especially a woman in this industry that is constantly judged, looked up and down and judged all the time based on our looks. Do I know what I'm talking about? Do I know what I'm talking about with skincare because of how I look? So yeah, so turning 40 is a little tough, but whatever. Anyways, I used to have oily eyelids and I don't anymore. So using foundation on my lids helps even them out, and I don't have a problem with my makeup staying. So that's the foundation. If you notice, this foundation, you can buy a little pump for it, but I didn't feel the need to. I just pour a tiny bit of it in my hand and use it that way. There's no need for me to like take the pump or if it's a dropper, and put the dropper on my face. You've probably already seen a video that I've done where that was like my one rant video, which I'm really glad, because a lot of people said, geez, if that's a rant, you're good. That's not a bad rant video at all. And I'm like, oh good. I really don't want like ranty type videos. Like, sometimes there's, I don't know. It's not a point to really bitch and complain about stuff. Everybody can just do what works for them. It just gets on my nerves because I also know it's not very hygienic having those things on your face like that and then sticking it back in there. I don't know, I just don't like it. So now I'm gonna use the Mercier Loose Mineral Foundation. And the reason I love using this one is it looks pretty on the skin, for one, but it also stays so well. So I'm not somebody that touches my face a lot. I've done a video on that too. Not somebody that touches my face a lot because I know it jacks things up. But in my job, mostly what I do is microblading, and I have these certain glasses that I wear. So right here, it will jack up, it won't look so good. Jack up the my makeup, which it's funny. I've told people in the past and they think this is dumb, but I don't even wear sunglasses because I don't like it messing up my makeup, which I should really wear sunglasses because they're how they protect your eyes. So don't come at me and yell at me about that. you should wear sunglasses. I know I should. I have a friend that works at a optometrist, ophthalmologist. I don't know what the difference is. I've always had really good eyesight, so I don't. I got my eyes checked like a year ago. Don't get on me for that. And my eyesight was decent. They said, well, it's declined a teeny tiny bit. You could wear glasses, but you don't absolutely have to. So I'm like, well, why would I do that if I don't have to do that? I guess some people out there really want to wear glasses, but I'm not one of them. It would mess up my makeup. Such a snob. Okay, Fenty Beauty, this blotting powder, if I use it strategically, it will help my makeup stay on a little bit better, and it doesn't look like super dry looking, which I don't care for. I don't want my skin, I mean, it's winter, it's colder. I don't want my skin to look super dry. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, so I didn't put any concealer on, and the reason I don't put any concealer on these days is twofold. I'm lazy, and I don't feel like I necessarily need it. I'm not super dark under my eyes right now. But if I have days where I do look super dark, I really like the Urban Decay concealer. I like from Lancome the one that I can't say that's in a tube, the waterproof one. I like that one. I think that's a good one. There's one that I love from IT Cosmetics. The only problem with it is it's so creamy that like my mascara and stuff, I don't know, it's a little too creamy for me. So there's my foundation routine these days, and not even every day. Sometimes I just use the Laura Mercier mineral powder, which I've probably said this in a video, don't know, but they've discontinued, or they're going to discontinue it. So I've stocked up like a crazy person and bought a bunch of them. I love it though. It just looks, it's pretty. So I wouldn't go around just wearing my makeup like this, very ghosty. But now I have nice canvas. So if you want to stick with me and watch the next video I'm gonna do my eyes, and I'm gonna do you guys know me, I don't sit there and plan this out hardcore. So I'm gonna do my eyes, and whatever happens, happens. It might be really dramatic. Anyways, stick with me. Thanks, guys.